Hello. I have today's card read. This one, well, I think the people who are watching it for entertainment are going to enjoy this one. I can tell you that honestly. This one is about somebody who is feeling disconnected, or they're disconnecting from a relationship with the Queen of Wands. They're disappointed. Their relationship, they view it as kind of like just a failure, and being able to have a steady, loving relationship. It's not. It's terrible. So you are attempting to re-enter the world because the relationship with the Queen of Wands isn't working out, and she's in reverse, which means that she kind of sucks as a person, to be completely honest. Demanding, temperamental, jealous, selfish, bully, abusive comes to mind. If you're in a relationship and you're bullying somebody, that is just abuse, so we will call it what it is. She's just not, she isn't a great person. But you are on the struggle bus as well. You are in a dead-end job, so you do not make enough money to be able to leave. And there's children. I think you actually have a family. I think you probably have kids, because honestly, even if you're in a dead-end job and you're single, or I mean you're in a relationship and you don't have any kids, it's still easier to leave. So the reason why this is popping up is because you're a parent. So you really can't afford to leave. Lack of self-control, or this is dead-end job, lack of self-control, because you want happiness. So you either are cheating, or you are thinking about it, or you are attempting to. Whether or not that's going to pan out in your favor, I guess we'll see. You just want happiness, but the universe is, I think it's a mixture of the universe and your ancestors, and probably her ancestors too. You're just super low vibrational. You know, the thing is, when you are looking for a relationship, like attracts like. So if you are low vibrational, if you kind of suck as a person, you are going to attract sucky people to be in a relationship with, because anybody who willingly goes after a married man, and not necessarily goes after, but is like, oh, he's married but he wants me, so yeah, I'm going to have a relationship with him. They are also low vibrational, and I understand that the person that you are with is not a winner, but there are better ways to go about removing yourself from this situation. My first thought would be find a way to make more money, because if she's abusive and you leave your kids there, that's horrible. That's a horrible thing to do. You would be better off trying to find a way to bring in some extra cash flow so that you can leave on your own terms, and you can take your kids with you so that they can be safe as well. Because some people, when they are abusive, they're never just abusive to, they normally share the wealth. Even if they choose to just be abusive towards one person, if they lose the ability to be able to take out their excess emotions on that person, they will just switch to another person. And who wants their kids to be abused? You know what I mean? So I hope you stay with me, because I'm still going to do the bicycle deck cards. We'll start with 3 and then we'll go from there. If we need more, we'll get more. energetic. You're somebody who has the ability to like get the job done, to do well. And have the wheel of fortune turning in your favor. You have the ability to do things the right way. Like get a second job and leave the right way. Don't try and, you know what it feels like, and this is so lowbrow, but it feels like you're trying to find another baby mama before you leave a situation so that they can help you take care of your kids. And that is nobody's responsibility except for yours. If you leave, it's your responsibility to take care of your kids. Hopefully you have a support system. I'm not going to take doubles. Hopefully you have a support system that would be able to help and support you, like family, if you were to leave and if you were to take the kids because your partner is abusive. But you really have to do it the right way. You can't just... You have to be able to support your family. You have to be able to... you should be concentrating less. Oops, sorry, I just hit the microphone. You need to be concentrating less on finding love from an external source and more on working on you, working on yourself, working on building up your self-worth so that you can find somebody worth your time once you've healed enough. Bringing power to action. They really, the deities and archangels are like, yes, absolutely, leave the situation that you were in. Take your family with you. Leave the Queen of Wands. But they do not love the way that you are trying to go about doing this. They do not love the fact that you are contemplating being with another person. A lack of self-control, it can mean other things. It could mean, you know, that you have a temper as well. Maybe, I mean, it doesn't matter what way you shake it. It sounds to me like you both are toxic. I'm so sorry. I hope whoever this is meant for watches this, and please take it, take what I'm saying with all the love that should be in there, because it sounds like you're going through a hard time. I'm not judging you. I think we all have low vibrational moments in our life, and we don't always make choices that are good for us. Kubran, do you want to do maybe 2 more? Empress. Empress. Oh, because this was supposed to be in reverse. I switched this around. This is why it was, I dropped it and I put it in the wrong way. It was lack of self-worth and low vibrational. But you have the ability to raise your self-worth. You have the ability to operate at a higher vibrational frequency so that you can actually find happiness. Because if you try and find somebody to complete you and create happiness for you at the vibrations that you are going to be in, you're just going to continue to attract sucky people to be with. And who wants to put their kids through that? The universe is suggesting that you pause. Pause on trying to find somebody to be with. Concentrate on getting yourself out of this situation. Concentrate on getting your children out of this situation, because like I said, you have children, and the person that you are with is abusive, and it's just, your kids shouldn't have to live through that, and you shouldn't have to live through that. Everybody deserves a chance at happiness, but like I said, you can't find happiness with somebody else until you find happiness within yourself. That is sometimes a hard pill to swallow, but I'm standing by that one. That's it. That's all I have for you today. It does look, the universe is telling you that you have the ability to make the wheel of fortune turn in your favor, so that you can actually have your abundance and your happiness. You can have this in the upright. You can have the Empress in the upright, and be high vibrational, and know your self-worth, and believe in yourself, and be happy. But there's certain things that have to change first. You need to work on having more income coming in so that you can leave with your children, whether that's finding a new job or taking a second job in order to save up funds. And then getting yourself out of that situation. Work on talking to people who you trust, people who you know will support you in your decision to leave. Kind of try and get your ducks in a row, so that you can do this in the safest, least traumatizing way to your children as possible, because leaving somebody who's abusive does tend to be very, very traumatizing. That's it. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. I hope you make good choices, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.